Welcome to American Grind, the show that celebrates the people who keep this country working. The welders, truck drivers, linemen, mechanics, farmers, first responders, small business owners, and everyone who gets up every day, like ourselves, puts in an honest day's work, and keeps America moving. We're your hosts. I'm Andrew Kale. To my right,
Neil Shaw.
And to my left,
Jaden Woods.
And around here, we believe that hard work still matters, character still counts, and every job deserves respect. So pull up a chair, settle in, and let's get to work. This is American Grind. Today we're going to be talking about something that, we all love partaking in. I think it's our favorite part.
It's amazing.
Taxes!
Yay.
We all love taxes.
Yeah.
I know you love paying taxes, Neil.
Oh, I hate paying taxes. I can't stand it. Taxes are, we went from the Boston Tea Party opposing a tax on tea to let's pay taxes on everything.
Yeah.
And hey, let's not account for the tax money either. Let's start off with just not caring where it goes or anything else.
Yeah.
So, that's what we're going to talk about today. The good old tax man.
Personally, I love throwing it in a big old pot, just letting everybody just put their grubby hands in it and take it out.
Right. So, like payroll taxes. So I own a small business, and to do payroll tax, let's say my employees pay $1,500 a week in taxes. Guess what? As a company, I have to match that $1,500.
Yeah.
On top of the taxes that we already pay. So why do we do that? And why do we pay so much taxes?
Yeah.
Where's all the money going?
Everywhere.
I think we do a 10% tax, flat rate tax, 10%, that's it.
Yeah.
So if you're making $1 billion, guess what? You're going to pay 10% of that.
Right.
If you're making $30,000, guess what? You're going to pay 10% of that.
Yeah.
No loopholes, just one sentence,
Flat.
10% flat tax rate.
Yeah.
That's it. So.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that idea opposed to what it is currently, where it just seems to be, if you're a billionaire, you can pay $350 and you're all set and gone,
Yeah.
No worries.
Yeah, sometimes, but if you look at taxes, your top 1% earners pay all the taxes.
Yeah.
Because think about everybody making whatever it is under $80,000 a year or whatever.
Yeah.
You get a tax return back, right?
Yeah.
You get probably more than what you put in.
Especially
if you have kids, you're probably getting like $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 back. So really, those people aren't paying any taxes.
Yeah.
So it's really, and I know it sucks for everybody to hear, but it really is the top 1% that pay the taxes if you really look into it, which is crazy. But to touch on that, yes, I think we should get rid of all the loopholes for all these billion-dollar companies so they can't. But then again, they create the jobs. It's a fine line, really, taxes.
Yeah.
So
And then
It's
you get,
crazy.
go for it. Go.
All right. So the whole tax thing, it's crazy, what it gets spent on, too. At the end of the day, we have no say in how much gets spent.
Right.
I've seen the Pentagon, they're about to go over their $1 billion budget, and every audit for the last 8 years, they haven't been able to stay inside their budget. And they just keep raising it and raising it and raising it and raising it, and that's all our tax money that's getting thrown in there to just get spent however.
Right.
And
well, that's just like USA aid.
Yeah.
Everybody thought that this is it's for aid to send aid over here. USA aid has nothing to do with helping anybody.
Yeah.
That is like our tax dollars just getting burnt up.
Yeah.
$14 trillion.
Yeah.
US aid. $14 trillion.
Yeah.
And I bet you 90% of that money can't even be accounted for.
Oh, yeah, no.
And I think that there's a study out there that says right off the get-go every year, there's like $1 trillion or some $1 trillion amount that is unaccounted for where our money goes. So how does that make sense?
That is insane.
So it's really, and this is what American Grind is about. So it's really about the American people uniting and saying hey, we're tired of this. Stop wasting our money.
Yeah.
Or if our tax dollars are being used or we want to ship tax dollars overseas, well, maybe that should come up for a vote.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The American people who are footing the bill should vote on that.
Yeah. And the craziest part is that they're trying to take away our voting rights. Donald Trump's trying to pass laws. I see individual states trying to promote certain proposals to vote no on because a lot of them are trying to take away our voting rights when it comes to, not even just taxes. It's everything. It's even if it's a majority rule, it still goes to the higher ups for them to then make the decision. And it's
the people really don't have a voice. But see, that's what this show's about, though, is
Exactly.
bringing the people together so we do have a voice again.
Yeah.
And the Pentagon audit, They can't even find the money.
No, not
so
at all.
It's like,
they have no clue.
And it's crazy that we have all this tax money, trillions of dollars, and how are we in debt? How is America in debt with so much money?
It's insane. And going deeper and deeper into debt every single year. Like trillions of dollars at a time.
Well, on a national level, they can't find it a lot of the time. And I'll drone on about my boring journalism job here for a minute as well.
No, we like it.
I see it. I see it a lot.
Tell us more.
I see it a lot. I see it a lot, like with city council. Like about a month ago, and they're still dealing with this. A police officer just walked into a car dealership that they had done business with prior, and he never had. He was like, "We need like 8 police vehicles," and had set up this whole order. And so, presenting it as if they'd had the tax money there to pay for these, and the car dealership's like, "You're a cop. Why would you lie?"
Right.
And it turns out he did. And so city council for like the last few weeks has had to go through, and they're having to dip into future funding, which they won't personally pay for.
Right.
Because, well, we don't have that money. But then when they're looking at it, they're like, but the numbers are there, but the cash isn't.
Right.
And so now, like the last 4 weeks of, what's generally some very entertaining local government meetings, because those are, always a fireworks show.
Right.
But it's been completely driven towards, well, we don't have that money to do that. And it's like, but literally on your budget sheet, it says you do. So where is this money going?
Right.
And none of them can answer it. They all just infight about it, but nobody can actually answer the question of why that tax money's not there when it's quote unquote accounted for. And so many other issues like that, I feel like I've heard about, where it's not being properly accounted for, and then like on a state and national level, that's why a lot of that stuff happens too, is because then they have to go in and compensate for it as well. So.
Yeah. And so, like, does anybody know the military budget?
I'm not sure exactly what it is.
It's like $850.
Heck yeah. I would like it. Well, no, I think that's one thing that our taxes should help within reason is keeping our borders and our country safe.
Yeah.
But as far as all the extra stuff we do, I mean, it's unreal how much money is spent and just wasted.
Yeah, I seen a video, and it was they were in like a courtroom. It was a pretty high up guy. He was talking about how he was on a bag of rivets. I mean, I used to work at Boeing. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about that. They might come for me. But no, there was like a bag of rivets.
$50,000 bag of rivets?
Yeah, it was like $90,000 for a small sandwich bag
and
of
how
rivets.
much? And it probably costs like what, $1.50 to make?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's crazy. See, that's one thing that needs to be like get grips on is how much money these companies charge for military contracts.
Yeah.
Like, it is unreal.
I think it's like the F-42 or something. I forget the exact company, but it was a contract that they signed like early 2000s, and it was basically they had a set budget, but it was like every year they were like basically incentivized to keep spending more money. They were incentivized to break that budget, because every time they broke it, they would raise the budget and the government would fund, you were saying, they would fund the stuff that wasn't in the contract how it was supposed to be. And like in the contract, it says that they're supposed to fund that whenever they break it, and they just keep raising it and raising it. So they're basically incentivized to never actually have that plane flying. I think they've done like 5 test flights with it. It's been 20-something years.
Something else we can touch on is like social welfare. Like, and so to me, social welfare, it's not something that is meant to be like you're on it for a lifetime just because you have 20 kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To me, the social welfare would be like, I just lost my job, I'm in a pinch. I need something to make do until I get another job.
Yeah.
And I think that we've lost sight of like what these social programs are supposed to do for people.
Yeah.
And I think it's making, just like AI, I think these social programs are making people lazy. Yes, people need help. I get it.
Right.
But then not everybody on a social program needs help.
Yeah, there's so many loopholes too.
So
it's like people that, like you said, don't need it are getting it.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. Well, we have a son that has Down syndrome and autism. And so like for us, we have to jump through so many hoops, and then you see all these other companies and all this fraud, and it's like, how the hell did this even get through when I got to jump through hoops just to get diapers for my son? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's mind-blowing how easy it is for people to scam the government.
Yeah.
But when people truly need it, they can't get it.
Yeah.
So it's like, so do we shut down the government?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's it going to take for the government to realize that people still have a voice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And what it's going to take really is the people watching, or Americans, to come together and turn off the news, and stop being divided, and come together on everything that we want to do and change.
Yeah.
Because all the change, like we lower taxes, we do this, get rid of payroll tax, like that helps everybody.
Yeah.
That helps employers being able to give out raises. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
I mean, if you think about these big companies that have like $1 billion payroll, I mean, how much are they paying in taxes for their payroll tax?
Yeah.
And that's money that they could use either to invest in the company or to invest in the employees.
Yeah.
I mean, just things like that.
Yeah.
So that's something to think about too.
Yeah, it's crazy. Especially like you said, coming together and stuff. It's like they have so much influence on us. It's like whatever narrative they want to push, they can push it.
Oh yeah, they
and
can
like,
push it.
People are so quick to like pick a side and not really think about what's going on or talk to their neighbor, like you're saying.
Right.
That social communication and kind of figure out like what exactly is going on. And I feel like also it's gotten to a point to where we feel like we don't even have the like manpower to overthrow the government, to have a voice. And like we were saying, they're taking away voting. Like it's getting to a point to where we feel like we don't have that
So what
power.
So what happens? So does our taxes fund AI? And if yes, so when jobs are gone, how is AI going to be funded?
Yeah.
Like, so does this mean that we're going to get tax? Is there going to? So here's the next tax that I'm going to be thinking about is an AI tax.
Yeah.
Because I drive an electric car, and I have to pay every year. I have to pay an additional $150 for my little electric car sticker because I don't get gas.
I didn't know that.
So I don't get gas, and I'm doing what they want me to do and saving the planet.
Yeah.
But yet now I have to pay another tax. So how soon until they implement an AI tax?
Yeah, that's wild.
And then those taxes, they always just constantly go up. They don't ever.
They never go down.
Come down.
They never go down.
The housing market crash.
That's why I always tell my wife, when my wife crochets, and I always tell her, start high. You can always drop it down, but it's hard to go up once you're already down.
Yeah.
Like, so you just start higher. That way there's no sticker shock. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
When you talk about like your electric vehicle tax, the more common that those become, that tax will go up.
Oh, yeah.
Housing market crash. Property tax amounts went up. Gas prices are going up, so your gas tax goes up. And all that does, those companies never like look at it and go, man, we should really knock that down.
Right.
We should knock that down another $30.
Hold on.
Don't you feel bad for these
Time
guys?
out.
They're always like, oh no, the new minimum is 8%. So, we're having a tough time here selling these products. Let's make it 10.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, and then it's crazy because you got like credit card companies. Credit card companies make like, I think, what is it, like 80 or 90% profit? And you still have to pay a fee. Like when I get a bill for like my mechanic for my trucks, I have to pay a 3% fee.
Yeah.
It's like, hold on, why am I paying it? Why can't you just eat that 3% and not charge me?
Yeah.
I mean, you're already making billions of dollars.
Yeah.
So yeah, credit card companies are crap. I don't know what else to say about that.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think taxes are just all crap. I think you 10% tax. Be done with it.
I think a 10% tax, and then I think seeing like a actual presentation of where your tax money went. And you can't nail that down.
That would be great.
You can't nail that
That's
down.
probably the biggest issue is that we can't get
Yeah,
that.
if you can't nail that down, then you're out of office immediately, just gone. And it doesn't matter what office you're holding, you're gone.
I'm going to do something that I never do when it comes to talking about the government, and I'm even going to give them a little leeway here when I say you probably can't do that for every individual because we don't want our, data collected even further. So we don't want that. Yeah. But to see like you're in this city, in this county, in this neighborhood, here's what your tax money went to. Your tax money went to the school down the road. Oh, we built a new playground here. Or, it went towards funding the police and fire department, which I think is totally fair.
Even just as a nation, like we can't even as a full country.
And now we're probably just like, all your tax money, we're feeding it to AI to steal all your jobs.
So do pharmaceuticals pay taxes?
That I'm not sure
Very
about.
low.
Very low.
Very low.
I'm sure they have some sort of.
But yet they can make so much money on pharmaceuticals.
Yeah.
Well, that's exactly what I'm saying.
And they're not taxed.
Well, because then they say when their little amount rises up 0.05 because they're $1 billion industry,
Right.
We all have to foot the bill because how's the billion-dollar industry supposed to pay millions of dollars?
Or the free jab. It's a free shot, but yet our tax dollars funded it all to the pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah.
So they got billions of our tax dollars. Well, we really got nothing, a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, it's just, I don't know where America. I think it takes America coming together.
Yeah.
And everybody claiming exempt on taxes
Yeah.
and show the government, like, you could do that.
I do that every year.
If all Americans,
I did when we were on strike at Boeing.
if all Americans were to claim exempt on their tax just for even 1 week or 2 weeks,
Yeah.
I mean, that would shut the government down.
Yeah.
And we are not suicidal, by the way, just
Yeah.
so everybody
Nope.
knows. We all love our life.
Not at all.
I actually do my taxes, and I do enjoy my life. So
And then, like, here in Missouri, so we have property tax and sales tax.
Yep.
Like Oregon, I think it's just property tax. There's no sales tax. I think in Washington State, they have sales tax.
Yeah.
They might have added property tax. I don't know. But it's like we will never own anything
Yeah, no.
at all because
100%.
the tax man. Like, I can own my house, and if I don't pay my property tax on it every year,
come get you.
they're going to come take it.
Yep.
So if I have a $500,000 house, I owe whatever taxes it is, $5,000, whatever it is. If I don't pay it, they're going to come take my house.
Yeah.
Like,
Even
how does
like
that make sense?
with land
You've
and
been
stuff,
paying on
like-
this thing for 30 years. I paid taxes for 30 years.
Yeah.
And I still don't own this damn thing.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I was gonna say, like even with land and stuff, like that's like the American dream, right? To get land
Right.
and have that freedom and stuff. But it's like at the end of the day, you're still held down by this little thumbtack that they got on you.
Yeah, it's crazy, and that's sort of why we have this show, though, so for the American people to stop like listening to the BS and like really figure out the issues that Americans have to be better, like to prosper. I mean, we just have things that are just out of control, overcharged, and so. Put your phones down, put the AI down.
and I think it's myself personally. I think, like, I don't have kids. Do I really want to be paying for like the local school? No, but like objectively, I think it's a good thing.
Right.
Paying the fire department, the police department, public servants.
Well, for
politicians, I don't know about that. They can fend for themselves.
Yeah, politicians should make no more than $50,000 a year,
Yeah.
and they should not have full coverage health benefits, and they should not be able to retire after 4 years of service. Like, it just shouldn't. I mean, these people are retiring, and they get full pension, full health benefits.
Yeah.
Well, Americans are footing the bill.
Yeah.
Well, put them on the same health care plans we have, and see how they like that.
Right.
Like, I mean, it makes no sense. And why we as Americans put up with that is mind-boggling to me.
Exactly.
It's because we're so worried about what they're telling us and about the color of your skin or my skin or what this person wants to do or whatever. And it's crazy.
Yeah. 100%.
So, but apparently, personal property taxes are supposed to be going away in Missouri.
Oh, really?
So, yeah, that's what they say. But
what's it going to be replaced with?
But like like they're also trying to do away with payroll tax, which I don't see what the issue is. We just do away with it, vote on it, and be done with it.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of Congress or the House.
Yeah.
It's we the people need to be asked what our tax dollars are doing.
Yeah, exactly. And like you said, if we're going to take it away and we can't even make our budget now, are we just going to go into more debt? Are we going to like how are we going to continue to pay these trillions of dollars if we're going to keep decreasing our stuff?
See, I think Eigel, whatever his name, Eigel.
Yeah.
So I think he's pushing to abolish the property tax, which would be amazing if he would. Like, that would be great. So, and once again, that's something that the people should vote on. It shouldn't be up to anybody in the state, representatives, the House, whatever. It should be the people voting on it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We won't open that whole can of worms, but
No. I think we're going a little political. Let's stay.
We're not trying to start a revolution here or anything, but like they do work for us at the end of the day, and nobody ever seems to really bring that up. They're just like, we don't like how they're performing. Vote them out. You should be able to just like fire them. I think. So.
Yeah, 100%. Like
honestly, I think like
you're right there.
If you have a majority of people, I think especially like I said in my town. People are not happy with city council, and so everybody, I think 60% of my town would be like, yeah, like you out.
What happens? What happens if we lie at our job? Like, what? Let's say if we screw something up and
Yeah,
we
we
lie
get
about
fired.
it, we get fired.
Yep.
We don't have a vote on it.
Yeah.
We don't have, oh, well, I'm here for another 4 years and then you can vote me out.
Yeah.
No, you're gone.
Yeah.
So why are those rules for us and not for them?
Yeah.
You just made me think about running for office. You know, that's it.
Hey, I mean, why not? I mean, why not? How close do you guys think we are to government control and socialism with all this? Or are we going down the rabbit? Are we getting it a little bit too political?
No.
I don't think so.
Okay,
No.
all right.
No, I don't think
Not at
so.
all.
All right. So, I mean, in my opinion, I think small government is way better. Big government is controlling the people. Like, and I think, in my opinion, that's what they do with the media and everything else. You turn anything on, it's all this person, that person. Oh, this person's doing that. Oh, we can't do this. America's going to fall apart. They're all fascists. They're all this. And it's really just shut up and like watch stuff or turn it off. I don't know. Critical thinking.
Yeah.
I
Do
mean,
your own research.
Right. Do your own research because the data's out there.
Yeah.
And when you do your own research, though, you can't just click on the first thing that comes up because
Yeah.
the first thing that comes up, guess what? That has been
put there
paid,
for a
bought, and
reason.
paid for.
Yeah.
That spot is paying Google probably $100,000 a day to have that number one spot.
100%. 100%.
Well, I think that's one thing that you mentioned right there, how they Google. I think that's a big reason why smaller governments don't get held as accountable, is because everybody sees what happens on a big governmental level.
Right.
You know, we all, CNN, Fox, CBS, yada, yada, yada. You see those pop up. And so everybody has their own little outrage about that. But then when people talk about it at a small government level, everybody's response is either, well, they don't have the power to do this, which generally
Right.
they usually do. People just
Right.
don't want to hold them responsible. Or they come back and they're like, why don't you just run yourself? And it's like, maybe I just want people that can actually do the job to do the job instead of somebody who just wants to come on, sit on council for 6. Because I know for a fact in my local council, there's at least 2 people. They're on social media airing their grievances more than they're actually like at the meetings doing work. They're the same people who, like, when the things get pulled up and like the addendums get pulled out, they're like, oh, I didn't have time to read that one.
Well,
And it's like, if you don't have time, then you don't, like, I want
What
people
were
who
you
are
doing?
actually, yeah, like, if you're making 50, 60,000 and you decide you can run for office, if you're going to pull out the, well, I can't afford that, well, then don't run.
do it. Right.
Bingo.
That's not my problem.
Yeah.
So,
You get where I'm coming from.
yeah, I mean, what was I going to say? I was going to say something about the government, but I don't remember anymore. I don't know. Continue, I guess.
No.
But yeah, so people that run for office, they say something completely whatever the people want to hear to get into office, right? And the second that person gets into office, nothing happens. Nothing. It's just, hey, I'm getting paid now. I'll just get some emails and talk this talk, but nothing ever happens. If you look at the government, what good do they do for the people?
I even say, like, a local level, I see a lot of people who they do run on those issues, and the people who vote them in, that's exactly what I say. Like, those people then become like, well, they don't have that kind of power.
Right.
Or they just completely are like, well, I got that person voted in, so the
Right.
issue's fixed. They'll figure it out.
And nothing.
to hold-
Meanwhile, nothing's figured out.
Bingo. That's how you get 8 cop cars ordered at a dealership and then nobody knows how to pay for it. And stuff like that, just, it shouldn't fly. And because of that, at the local level, then it's extrapolated at the national level where
Right.
everybody complains, but like, if no one's going to do anything about the local politicians that can't do their job, we're never going to get anywhere with, state
Right.
and federal
Well,
employees that also don't do their job,
and
because
then-
we can't even kick the ones out that live
Right.
down the street.
What blows me away is that the American people, like, are not like all on the same page with this. Like,
Yeah,
when
no.
we find fraud in the government, what happens?
It's like, oh, there they go again.
We fight. Well, we do infighting. The American people are one side or the other.
Yeah.
And then we find fraud, and it's like, oh, is it real fraud? Well, fraud's fraud, and if it's
Yeah.
there, it's there.
Yeah.
So, like, instead of making up excuses, let's figure it out. And if there's real fraud, then get these people out of there.
Yeah.
And
I feel
really,
like
we need to stop paying taxes, because until the fraud's under control and we have a clear budget and we know where our money's going.
Yeah. And to kind of touch on that same thing, it's like, I mean, whenever, I kind of lost my train of thought there.
Here, I got a question. Does your generation, since you're the youngest of all of us, does your generation even like do you guys even think about taxes? Like,
no.
do you guys think about this stuff?
I think that's a big part of it too. Is like getting everybody on the same page, like making not like we can't make sure everybody's educated. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. So it's like making sure that we do our due diligence. Like last time we were going to vote, it was like I don't even want to vote. I don't. I don't even know enough to be voting, and it's like we have to do our own due diligence, like I said, to figure out what we're voting on, because like voting, it all matters. It all builds up. It might seem like it doesn't, but every single vote counts towards the.
Because I guarantee you, taxes. I mean, the amount of taxes we pay, I will probably guarantee you, it takes up 60% of everybody's income.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Easily. I mean, we're taxed on our food, gas. Everything, our paychecks, you name it, we're taxed. We're taxed. I'm probably taxed if I walk out the door. I'm going to get taxed. Probably it's going to be a new door tax.
Yeah.
Like every time you turn around, we're just paying more taxes, and then like I don't know, it's out of control. I think we just probably should ixnay the government.
Yeah, absolutely. And I feel like it gets to a point to where like you were saying, like especially with people more my age and younger, and even a little bit older, like it gets to a point to where like we don't think about what power we actually do hold. It's like you're saying, like a whole fraud thing. If fraud pops up, it's like, oh, there they go again. We can't do anything about it.
That's why united we stand, divided we fall.
Yeah.
Like if you look, I mean, just look at the history.
Yeah.
That's what they're trying to divide Americans.
Yeah.
Because if we keep infighting with each other, they have free will to do whatever the hell they want.
Exactly.
And then that's when your government starts growing and your bigger government, and then they start controlling stuff, and that's when you reach socialism.
Yeah.
I mean, let's look at all the socialist countries, and then we got people coming here from those socialist companies that are like, you guys are going down that road, you don't want to do it.
Yeah.
And we're too stupid to listen to them.
Exactly.
We're like, oh, no, we're great. Well, we are great, we've been great, but if we keep going down the crap we're doing, we're not going to be so great.
Right.
So, I mean, I think America was founded on values, and I think if you're an American, you want to hold those values true.
Yeah.
And if you don't like it, hit the road.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, that's just basically what it boils down to.
Yeah.
I think a lot of time when they even raise your taxes, they do it in a way because from your generation to mine to his, they know that people your age are also addicted to technology now. People my age, his age, are also like that.
I hate technology.
And I know you do, and I try to be a little bit more hands-off with it, but I do work in social media marketing.
Right.
I'm addicted.
Yeah, okay. You know what? Now that you said it, I am too.
But we really need it for
our
our company. We need it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, there is a place for it.
Yeah.
I mean, there 100% is a place for it.
But with that convenience comes right off the heels of the AI episode, so it's semi-relevant.
AI tax.
Yeah, well, there you go, that too. But people don't generally do their own research anymore.
Oh, no. 100%.
Yeah, and we won't.
I'm telling you, they Google, and people look at the first thing that comes up on Google, which is the most paid for spot.
First 3 to 4 pages that you look at on any website browser, those are paid.
Go to like the 4th page, or just go somewhere else other than that.
Yeah.
I always go to 4 or 7.
Yeah,
work up and down from there.
Right. So I don't know.
Some sort of reputable source that you can continue following.
But like to touch on like the younger generation, like it really, I mean, you guys are going to be screwed if you guys don't like pay attention to this stuff.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%. That's
like
why
you guys
to.
have to you have to know what's going on. You have to know, and I hate politics. I hate listening to it all because it's all just gibberish. It's all the same stuff over and over again, just a different person or this or that. And then, oh, hey, we caught this person doing this. We're going to have them come to the committee up here and blah, blah, and nothing happened. Okay, cool. You talked to him. That's awesome. You called him an idiot.
Yeah.
Cool. Now what?
Right.
Oh, go back and do it again.
Yeah.
We'll see you next year. I mean, that's what it boils down to. So it's just the people have got to come together and just unite.
Yeah.
Really.
I think accountability is a big part of it too, and especially starting at a local level. Because again, there are a bunch of people that go to those meetings, like the council and city council meetings, and they do just that. They speak out against what they're doing, and they're like, I don't agree with this. This isn't right. Us as a community don't like it. And then city council, in a couple cases, literally looks at them and laughs at them.
Yeah.
And then other people don't want to step into that position. That person never comes back to another city council or committee meeting, and then the whole cycle just repeats.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. And then like you were saying earlier, not to name any names or anything, but even when you do go try to do your own research on Google, like they try to take down specific opinions. Like you can't find an unbiased opinion when you're doing research on Google, you know, like on specific topics, obviously, but like they really try to push a specific narrative, and you really have to make sure you're doing enough digging to get both sides.
Yeah, definitely, it's definitely not unbiased. Yeah. Like I think there is one source that shows, like you can bring it up and it'll show what the topics are on each website and if it's left or right or conservative, which is cool because it shows you what they're pushing.
Right.
And people really need to like focus in on that.
Yeah.
I mean, and then you got like Twitter, X.
Yeah.
You got all so those seem to be, so your social medias like Twitter or X, whatever the heck.
Yeah.
And I mean, those seem to be divided up too, as into like conservative or this, that, or the other. And really, I mean, cool, but internet, you should just be able to do whatever you want to do on, you know what I'm saying? Like post what you want to post. Bad words are bad, who cares? Freedom of speech, whatever. But like you're getting all these companies and they dictate what you can say on there, which really diminishes like people having a voice. You know what I'm saying? Like there's only one side of voice on this Facebook, and then this side is only this voice on Rumble or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like it's all division.
Yeah.
Like everything you look at is division. I don't know how we got to this from taxes, but this is
is
where we're at.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, exactly. And to kind of tie into that, not to bring back up the AI stuff, but it's relevant. There was a guy that was working for OpenAI, ChatGPT, and this is all public, by the way. But he was the forecaster for them, to like a weatherman, to predict the next weather for the next few days. He was predicting where AI is going to be. And when he went to quit the job and left, they tried to have him sign a document that says he can't talk bad about the company. And then there was a second one that said that he can't talk about the document that he signed. And he completely rejected the whole thing. I guess he lost like $2 million out of it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it brought up this big thing because it was just small print in the contract or whatever, and
that's crazy.
I guess once that happened, there was more workers that started bringing it up to the CEO, and they just completely got rid of it. So it's like they try to sneak these little things in where you can't talk about certain stuff, and on social media, everything.
That's why the American people need to unite and be like, hey, we're done with all this.
Exactly.
Like quit all the BS, all the drama and all that, and just unite and be like, hey, our tax, you're done wasting our tax dollars. Like we're tired of struggling. Like everybody struggles unless you're making over $1 million a year. I don't care. You're paycheck to paycheck. 100%.
Yeah.
Like it's just the times now.
Yeah.
Like you got people. I mean, shoot, 20 years ago, if you made $100,000, like you're living life. Like I mean, you're having a great. I mean, you're living life now. $100,000 is like. You can't even go buy a house. Right. Like you might as well just live in your van and save your paychecks up for 10 years and then go buy a house.
Yeah.
So I mean, it really is sad though how divisive media is and all that stuff, and how people buy into it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we kind of veered off topic a little bit here, but it was a full-on discussion. We'd love to hear your opinion on it, and if you have one, go ahead and voice it at American-Grind.com. And to your left there, you'll see American-Grind.com. You can buy little goodies like this right here. Look at that logo.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I made that.
And we have high quality product. Our hats are not made in America, but our clothing is. Real nice clothing. All the hoodies are embroidered. Shirts are screen printed. We can embroider shirts if you'd like. But yeah, let us know your thoughts, and thanks.
And until then, keep grinding, keep building, and continue to show up. Every local story adds to our national soul. Thanks for joining us for episode 3 of American Grind. We'll see you on the next one. That was good though.
Oh, yeah.